Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If so, you can subscribe. The button is always down below. I post beauty, lifestyle, panning, and more. And in today's video, I'm finally going to be doing another update for the Deck of Panning Project Pan. This was created by Emily and Max, and I haven't updated in a while, which is super unintentional. I haven't been like on my editing game and my posting game. It's very odd for me, but it happens. Life gets crazy, and for sure it was. But yeah, we're getting back to it. It has been quite a few months since I updated this. I think the last time I updated this was for like an April-May kind of update. And yeah, so it's been several months, so let's get to it. I don't know, I wasn't going into this like wanting to roll everything out, but I'm sort of wanting a refresh, so I don't know. We'll kind of see what happens, what I end up doing, but let's just get to it. Okay, so the first thing I'm working on, I've been working on for a bit. This is the ColourPop Flexitarian Highlight. I would really love to finish this off. There is quite a bit left in there, but I think if I really worked at it, I could honestly finish this up. So I think I am going to keep this in and stuff. I do think I do want to refresh because my projects are starting to blend into each other, I find. I don't know if anybody else realizes this when panning. I love panning, I freaking love it, but sometimes I feel like some of my projects like blend into each other. I also think it has to do with taking part in lots of projects and stuff. Like there's always those fun projects. You have to almost avoid not looking for projects or not going on to the Fantastic Ladies project, which I love. I love seeing it, but you can't partake in everything. I know some people do, but I can't do that many projects just because there's so many updates, and that's just too much. So I don't know if that's why or what my deal is, but yeah, we're gonna keep that in for now and see how it goes. And I'm also gonna keep this in. This is the e.l.f. Dew Stick. I haven't really got to use this much. I kind of added this in. I said for like a 10 use goal. I probably only used this a couple times within the last couple months. I definitely want to try it again. I also have gotten in a skincare fridge since then, so I'm wondering how this would be if I put it in my skincare fridge. So I might honestly do that and see how I feel, but I definitely want to use that more. And then this I think I might keep in just because I haven't got to use it too much. I've used it maybe like 3 times. I don't really remember what my goal was, but maybe I'll do like a 10 use goal with this as well. We do only have a couple more months updates. It is just the beginning of October, but I'm gonna kind of plan this video for October 20th, just so I can be ahead and stay on track. But that's what it's looking like. Probably no change, but I do kind of want to work with this and see how it goes. So I'm gonna keep that in, and then I think the rest of the items I do want to roll out. I do want somewhat of a refresh, just because it has been so long, but also just because I feel like my projects are starting to, like I said, blend into each other, kind of get boring, and I want to kind of keep it fresh. Which there is only 2 more items, but I'm going to be rolling out the Risque blush. I'm not really sure how I feel about this anymore. Like, I don't know if I'm like as a fan of this, so this might honestly be an item I will declutter. And all of my decluttered, lightly used makeup I will put on my Poshmark and Mercari. So if you want to see those on there, definitely go check that out and stuff. It could potentially be on there. We'll see. But I think this is gonna go back into my makeup drawer because I'm just not feeling it. And we'll kind of see. I've just been more of a liquid blush girly, so powder blushes just don't excite me as much as they used to, you know? And then I just want to put this back in my collection. I did use a decent bit of this. I don't really know where it's at without like squeezing out most of the air. I'm sure it's almost done, but I need a break. Maybe I'll get back to painting this maybe in January for like start fresh for projects. Maybe I will put this back in then. And see how it goes. We will see. Okay, so we have 2 things left, so we have to draw our cards, and then I'll pick my items, and then we'll come back. So let's actually get our deck of cards, which is literally buried in one of my drawers. I definitely need to do like some makeup organization. My room needs so much organization, if I'm being honest. It's just one of those things and stuff, but yeah. let's just get our cards out. Of course, there's one joker in there. We're gonna shuffle, which I'm terrible at doing. So, you know, it's just a repeated, like, moving the cards around, that kind of stuff. Splitting the deck 100 times. I wish I knew. I could definitely teach myself, but, you know, anything can be learned, you know what I mean? Like, you can learn anything you want to, and I try to tell myself that you can learn anything you want to do. It just takes effort, you know? Some people are naturally good at some things, but you can learn almost any skill. So yeah, I try to tell myself that. Let's make this quick. I glanced at the game board, but obviously I didn't memorize it. I'm not that talented. Okay, let's pick our cards. So we have one, and then I'll pick a random one too. So we have the 6 of diamonds and the 6 of clubs. I love how they are both 6s. That's kind of random. Good thing I didn't have 3 cards that are 6s. You know? Gotta get my laptop to see what those are. Okay, so 6 of diamonds is a powder, which yeah, I think I am working on a powder in another project, but that's okay. That's okay. We can share, I suppose. And then a 6 of clubs is a fragrance, which I actually don't hate. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but yeah, let me go pick those items and I'll be right back. Okay, items are picked and I'm actually quite excited about these. So for my powder, I have the Katiexobeauty powder, and I actually have pan in this. So I think my goal with this is gonna be finish it up, which won't be too hard because it's powder. I use pressed powder on the daily basis, and I like this one, and I think it'll be good to finish one up because actually my powder collection is getting a little crazy. And honestly, I didn't have to pick a powder foundation. I could have did anything powder, but I figured this is the most that makes sense because I do wear powder every day. I don't necessarily wear blush every day. So I feel like that is more logical, I guess. Okay, so next I picked a perfume, and I actually was panning, hence why this looks like that. And this is the Nanette Lepore Colors of Nanette perfume, and I actually don't have a lot left in this. There's like maybe this much more, so it definitely won't take me too long and stuff. But it'll be definitely a good way to get a few things out of my collection. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this update. And we'll have 2 more updates. We'll have an update in the finale because this project ends in December, which is definitely good because it gives you a few weeks to recuperate before starting up projects again. Although I will have I think just 1 or 2 projects that will be going till January. But yeah, let me know how your guys' projects are going and stuff. Let me know if you finished, how your goals are going, and that kind of stuff. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already because I'm trying to get better. I'm definitely gonna go on a major editing spree, and we'll get back to it. We'll get back to where we were somewhat before. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.